All right. So obviously I changed my name, but I am not Mark, but Mark is in Indiana today. Is that right, Steve?
Yep. Yep.
So he is out. So I'm going to be leading the huddle or this, whatever we call it, the roundup. So many names for what we call these. So what I wanted to kind of focus on today is talking about how we can connect with different referral partners. Because I know a lot of us are doing, whether it's DFL or the IUL market, but just kind of beyond beyond the leads that Symmetry, does provide, what else can we do to kind of be penetrating those markets? And so I want to just, hear from people. What are you doing? I know I've got those referral pages and I've sent those out to a lot of you guys. So what's been working, what hasn't been working, and then actually we're gonna go in and do some practical hands-on stuff too to kind of get us going and how we can get out there and connect with people. So let's start off with first of all, what are some different ways that you guys have been using to develop some of these referral partnerships? Let's start with that.
I start off with the client I'm already sitting with.
Okay.
Whether it be mortgage protection or IUL. I tell them about DFL.
Okay.
And I say, if you know of anybody that, that this might fit, then, please let them know. And I give them my card.
Awesome.
And then I say, just go ahead and give them my phone number. They can call me, if they have any more questions.
Cool. Okay.
And
So
that's
one
kind of how
Saturday, 2-3 Sunday.
I don't know
Okay.
what it is.
Awesome. That was right. Okay. So let me ask you even this, Shelley, like to get in front of you. So you said it's for mortgage protection or IUL. So how do you, how are you getting the IUL clients, or those, how are you transitioning to those?
I'm transitioning. It all starts with the mortgage protection for me.
There we go.
And then I transfer over and I say, because a lot of them are like, no, I don't need it. And I go, okay, wait, before you hang up, we have a whole bunch of other products that might fit you. And then I'll ask them, well, would you like to build wealth? And would you like to have, money that you can pull out anytime that's tax free? And they'll be like, their ears will kind of perk up and they'll be like, well, yeah, that kind of sounds better than mortgage protection, And so, so that's how I kind of get my appointments. But if they're not interested in that, that's what I do. I just pivot.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So anyone else, kind of what are you doing to build out like a referral network, not even of just individual clients, but of, someone that's going to generate and send you clients?
I know Holly has utilized that realtor link. She's not here to give her results, but she's doing something else right now. But she has reached out to a couple of realtors already. She sent them the link as well. I do know that she's been communicating with you about some things, so not sure how she's been doing it in that area, but that's one thing that she has been doing is taking advantage of that realtor program.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, she was telling me the other day that I know she would stop off at a realtor office and she had made up a flyer, I think, that has the QR code to this page. So that's awesome. She's been using that. And then we also have this page created for her for teachers, which is great. So I know Holly's been doing a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see, Carrie, do you want to share? I know you've been having some good results this week.
Yeah, hi, this is Carrie. I'm sorry, I have to be real brief. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of something, but I started calling realtors. I got a few to say they wanted the link. I have another CRM and it tells me if they open an email and if they open up that link. One did, hasn't gone any farther forward than that, but I started calling loan officers today. I called 20, talked to 8, 6 out of the 8 wanted the link. I sent it off. I'm going to follow up and I'm going to keep pursuing that route with the lenders. The idea to talk to around 50 to 100 a week and So unfortunately, that's all I can say right now, but I'm going to listen in the background. Thank you.
No, awesome. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie's really just been trying to, push and, still do the dials, but then, trying to get them interested in something like this. So way to go, Carrie, keep it up. All right. Let's see, anyone else kind of doing anything different, or just wanted to kind of share some things that are working, or struggles, or, hey, this is a hard part of how this works. Okay. So, I mean, so when we're looking at something like this, I like what, so one of the things that I've been doing here, let me just here. Okay. So one of the things that I've been also trying to do with these sites is just get in front of the realtors, get in front of mortgage officers, get in front of people that could benefit from something like this. And, this is definitely a way to really exponentially grow your business, because you're connecting with people, and it's not going to be just, oh, they're going to send me one, this is one client that I can sit with, but it's, hey, this is this realtor that's going to send me a steady stream of clients, or I'm going to get a steady stream of DFL business to send to Betsy, and I'm going to get splits off of all of that, and you don't even have to do any of the work for that. So that's pretty cool. What I was just kind of wanting to share here are some different ideas of how to start reaching out to more of those realtors, mortgage officers. So what I've been doing is, within my network, as I, if I'm on Facebook, I'm just kind of scrolling through like, oh yeah, this friend, Carrie, she's a realtor. Let me just send her a message. Hey, Carrie, I just want to let you know, I'm doing this thing where I've been partnering with realtors. Just wanted to send you this link, see if it's something that we could work together in, and then just send it over to her. So that's one ththing that I can suggest is, if you just kind of start scrolling through your phone, your contacts, start scrolling through Facebook. And when you see, you can even do searches like real estate agents within your friends, and see, who's a real estate agent, who's a mortgage loan officer, and start reaching out to them. Then another thing you can do, someone recommended this to me today. I was meeting with a realtor, and so she is like a managing broker, and she said, hey, would you come and do like a breakfast and learn with my sales team? So I'm going to be doing that in about the next 2 weeks, just going, sharing about debt-free life, about mortgage protection, and how that can help their agents. So looking not even just for 1 or 2 realtors, but hey, how could I get in front of a team of realtors and share about what I do? And so, the whole idea behind setting up these pages, these funnels, we want to make these available to you guys, so that it's, so that it's just something that can really explosively grow your business, so you can be getting a lot more of those cases incoming. And there's that transfer of trust, because they know the realtor, they know the loan officer, and you don't have to, you don't have to build up that trust. That trust is already transferred from that existing relationship. Okay, so let's see. So what I want you to do now, let's make this really practical. Okay, so let's if you guys want to get your phone, or open up a screen on your browser, and let's hop into Facebook. All right, so Facebook, or if you're just on your phone looking through your contacts. Okay, so this is what the realtor actually suggested to me today. She said to go through and search for, so in Knoxville, I'm going to be looking for real estate team leaders. All right, so I met with her for lunch. I haven't even had time to go do this myself. All right, so what are some things, who could I get connected to here? So looking at some different groups. All right, are there some groups that I could join to start sharing, about what it is that I do? All right. All right, so let's just say now I just want to go and find like a realtor, but I want to keep it in Knoxville. All right. So these are more listings. Okay, so this could be, so these are some real estate agents that are here in Knoxville. So I could just start kind of going through here and start messaging here. All right, here's a real estate office, so I could call in there and say, hey, this is who I am. Maybe I even go in there and introduce myself. So these are just some, free ways that you can hop in and start finding some of the real estate offices, finding some of the team leaders in your city. So, just wanted to kind of give us some practical hands-on something today. This is just hop on in. I mean, I'm just doing some very organic searches here. I'm not super great up-to-date knowledge of how to use groups within Facebook, although I know that's a really great way that a lot of people do use to get leads. So that's something I'm hoping to learn and grow in. So I would like to try and hop into some of these realtor groups and see if that's something I can build connections through there. I don't know if they would kick me out if I start trying to do the lunch and learn things, but hey, I might as well give it a try, right? Let's see. Okay, this guy right here, I'd actually reached out to him already. He does a lot of stuff with schools here in Knoxville, and so I thought that would be a really, great connection. He wasn't super interested in partnering, so that's okay. That's a no. So I went for no, and now I just keep going. So don't expect that everyone's going to see the value of what we do, even though that doesn't make sense. Like, hey, we're going to help your client get out of debt. We're going to help your client protect their mortgage that you just signed them up for. But that's okay. I don't let that bother me, because obviously just looking here, there's plenty of people that I can go and talk to if I'm willing to go and put in the work. All right. So what are some other, so I can do realtors. Now, what are some other people that you might want to connect with?
Church.
Some churches. I will just say, I mean, I think too, Shelley, I've tried churches. Churches are a hard market to get into. So I'm probably going to start with realtors and mortgage lenders, just because that's I'm starting with them. I've really tried to get into the church market, and that's just a really hard nut to crack. So I think it's going to be easier to kind of really get into mortgage lenders or realtors. So I'm going to start there.
Okay.
So mortgage lenders, this is also a great one to really connect with. And so here, I can go and message individuals, but also think strategically when you're doing these types of things. Don't just think, okay, I want to have a bunch of one-on-one meetings. Now that can be really great. And you can get, if you get 3 or 5 of these that are regularly sending you people, I mean, goodness, that's huge for your business. But imagine getting in front of groups of 3 to 5, imagine getting in front of 3 groups of 10 realtors each, and 3 groups of, 7 to 10 mortgage lenders. That's just exponentially making your time more effective. Does that make sense? Kind of what we're talking there. So I hope this just kind of gives you some ideas of, just going on Facebook, I know a lot of us are on LinkedIn. If you're on Instagram, any kind of social media, you can go to Google. Hey, Google, what are the real estate brokerages in my area? So just, you can look at what's available to you. You don't have to go and, there are different paid services to use, but there's a lot of free stuff right here, just organically in, Facebook, LinkedIn, the social media networks that we're already a part of. Oh, someone had, there's a thing called Alignable. And so someone just invited me. So I started doing that, and I've been connecting with a couple of different people there. So that's another one.
So when you connect with them online, do you ask them to get their friends involved with that? Or do you just ask them and say, hey, I mean, how do you go about doing that then? What would you?
So I'm not, when I'm talking to somebody online, my goal, just like when we're making dials on the phone, my goal is for them to book an appointment with me. Like, hey, let's just sit and chat for about 10, 15 minutes. Let me tell you what I do, see if it's a good fit. So I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sell them anything. I'm not trying to explain to them over text message what I do, because that's just going to confuse people. So that's part of why I created these sites for you guys to share, so that if you are, let's say you're doing this, okay. And so now here's one for Dominic and Holly to use, here's one that Carrie uses. And I think we've made one for most everyone here on the Zoom. And if you want us to make you one, then all we're doing is changing the logo and the picture. So it's not a big deal here. And what we're doing, so what you can do if you're just online with someone, hey, I've just making connections with people, trying to help more families. And so this is also a way that it can help your business, because, even going back to what you said about churches, what's the main reason that I'm focusing on realtors and mortgage lenders is because they're helping people get into homes, right? They're, when we think about who our client is, our client has just bought a home or refinanced a home. So they've just been sold by a realtor or a mortgage lender. So that person, has just gotten a sale from that family. So now we're saying, hey, you can earn passive income after your sale. So you just close a family, you finish that sale, now pass them on to us and we'll provide additional passive income for you. So we're making it worth the while of this realtor and mortgage lender. We're not just saying, hey, send us your clients because it'll help us, but we're saying, hey, I'm going to add value to your business because I'm going to help your clients with a product that no one else can, and I'm going to pay you. So we're giving them an incentive to work with us because, we know, we're all people. What's in it for us, right? What's in it for me? That's what these realtors and mortgage lenders are going to be thinking. What's in it for me? How is this going to benefit me? How does it benefit my business? And so that's why we created this page. Okay, this is what they can do. They can earn additional income per year, add more value to your clients and get paid twice, tap into the $1 trillion industry. What's that? It's insurance. They don't have to they don't have to figure out all the insurance stuff. They can use us, their team is that. And so here then I've made this video. So you can just send them this link. They can watch this, and if they're interested, they can book with me and I'll follow up with them. All right. So that's what I would do. If you're talking to someone online, just say, hey, we've got this referral program to really help your business, help your clients, add value to what you're already doing, and help you earn some passive income. If you're just check out this link and see if you think it might be a good fit. So we're not being pushy. If they're interested, great. If they're not, it's okay. We're going to find people that are. So you just send them this link and let them look for themselves. All right. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Awesome. Okay. So what are some other, now, so then what Holly is, Dominic's wife is also a teacher. And so we created one that's kind of for teachers as well. So we have these that are for, realtors and mortgage lenders, because that's going to help them, just follow up with clients that they already have. Teachers, I used to be a teacher, so that's kind of why we focus on teachers. All right. Because I connect well with teachers, and teachers are always looking for a side hustle. All right. And so if you've got a teacher in your life, that's something that can help them. And again, anything that's coming from this is just more for your business, right? So it's just, okay, this is more business coming in. This is more APV for me. What does that do? That helps you reach your promotions. What does that do? That helps you, make your raises. What does that do? That adds more money to your bank account. So, we do all this because it's a win for everybody, right? Okay. It's a win for you. It's a win for your client. It's a win for the person that's your referral partner. So anyway, so just wanted to, make sure that we see all these things that are available. And so it might be just like, okay, these are there's so much on here. But how can you really use it? And so that's kind of what the main thing that I wanted to focus on today, and that hopefully you can get as a takeaway is, all right, hop on to Facebook, find some find some realtors, find some mortgage lenders that you know, or even that you don't know, and go ahead and reach out to them, walk into their office, introduce yourself, or send them this link. What's the worst they can say? What's the worst they can say? No, that's literally the worst they can say is no. Okay. And so, just imagine them saying no. How is that going to impact your life? Okay, great. I'm going to go to the next person. And so, just think, okay, I could talk to a realtor, or just for an example, I have an agent down in Atlanta. And so she's been just reaching out to mortgage officers, reaching out to realtors. She messaged me yesterday, said, okay, I reached out to a guy and he called me back. He wants to meet with you and me, Betsy. And he's a broker. He's got 100 mortgage officers in his office. Okay. So I said, well, let's definitely meet with him. And then in my mind, I'm like, can I handle that? Can I handle 100 mortgage lenders? I'll make it happen. But what are you willing to go through 10 no's, 20 no's, 50 no's to find a mortgage officer that has 100 lenders with him that would refer business to you? What could that do to your business? So don't be afraid of those no's. Don't take it personally. And we've tried to make this as seamless as possible for you. I want you to use these, send them out. Again, we're all going to win together on these. So if you would like one of these, just shoot me a message. I'm putting my email here in the chat. Okay. And so just shoot me a message and I'll get you set up with whichever one you want. And so that you can be reaching out to, realtors, mortgage lenders, educators, even if it's just, hey, I want to refer people to you, Betsy, for the debt-free life, or I want to figure out how to get more, things like that. Of course, you can always go to Cook Next Steps as well for that. So this is all just to supplement what you're already doing with your business with mortgage protection. So just a way that we can really add value to what you're doing. Okay. All right. Any questions? And then it looks like we'll just keep this at a 30-minute call.
This is Jean. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
I got here. I came late, I admit.
That's okay.
So I'm just asking a financial question.
Sure thing.
So here, let's say we get a referral. I'm just wondering, how much do we earn and how much does the broker earn, the real estate broker?
The real estate broker? Yeah, so it depends on kind of how we set things up. Like the best thing is if they have a life insurance license, because then we can just split that. They get, if it's, if you can add them to your team, then you're building a team, right? And
Right.
then, typically the way we split is 60% to the writing agent and then 40% to whoever, is the referring agent. So like if you refer business to me, Jean, like for DFL, then you'll get 40% and I'll get 60%. If they don't have a life insurance license, which we do kind of encourage people to do, I guess just
Stuffies!
show everybody.
I got a new stuffy.
Cool.
We got new little gifts.
Yeah.
I'm Melissa. Okay. I love you.
I love you.
All right, I'll be right down, boys.
Stuffy.
Keeping it real here. Keeping it real. My younger son loves stuffed animals. So I saw those in the grocery store today and I couldn't resist. Anyways, so if not though, and again, we do recommend it because they're going to make more money if they get their life insurance license. Okay. Otherwise we can help them with the marketing fee. And so a marketing referral fee. And so they would get, it depends on the type of policy if it's a mortgage protection or a debt-free life. Like if it's a debt-free life, it could be anything from 250 to 1,000.
Okay, so it's like a certain amount that you, depending upon
Yeah.
what's involved and if they don't have their insurance license.
Yes. But we really encourage them to grab that insurance license, because especially for debt-free life, like there's lifetime residuals. So if they, get an upfront, just a one-time fee, they're losing out on a lot of money in the long term.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I'm sure they're going to ask.
Oh,
It's like,
and
what's in
actually,
it for me?
yeah. And actually that's all in the video that I've got on there.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of
Okay.
explain, okay, hey, this is what it's going to look like. And then what's, then they would book a time with me and I'll kind of go through, hey, this is what we're going to set up, for you. We're going to set up this website. This is how we're going to get everything established. So I would go through all of that with them
Okay.
one-on-one.
Okay. That's good. Thank you.
Awesome. Bobby, I just got your email. Do you want the one with like the realtors and the mortgage lenders?
If possible, I would like both, so I could use them for different scenarios.
Awesome.
That
All
would be
right, I'll
good.
get. So what I'll do is there's like a registration link that we send out, and so we'll need like your phone, email, and then your headshot, and if you do have a logo. So I'll just send that over to you and have you get that set up. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Well, yeah. So again, if you would like that, then just let me know and we'll set you up again. What we're setting you up with. Oh, where did that go? Oh my, I'm just realizing that those stuffies I bought make noises. So that makes me sad. I usually throw away. Somehow the noise making toys end up not making noise in my.
Way to go, Bets.
Enjoy it while you have it. Hey, where are the batteries? Oh, there's no more batteries for this particular. Anyways, yeah. So what I'll send you is a registration link for this page right here, and so this is what we'll set you up with, Bobby. All right, and so everything will stay the same. It'll just have your picture, your name. And so if you don't have a logo, that's fine. We'll just put your name up there. Okay. All right. Awesome. But yeah, if anyone else wants one, just shoot me a quick email and it doesn't take long to get those set up. We'll get everything over to you. We also have like several different, we call them marketing assets. So like pictures that would say, hey, realtors, so you can put it on your Facebook page and it has like a nice picture with some different graphics on it and stuff. So we'll send that to you in a follow-up email. All righty then. Well, guys, thank you so much. It's good to see everyone today.
Thanks,
And so get out there. Let's talk to some people. Let's get some realtor and mortgage lender and educator partners, and let's blow this agency up, shall we? Explode. Okay. Awesome. All right. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.